Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Red Valkyrie Presents. I'm, of course, Shae the Red with my awesome co-host, CY. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazingly. How are you doing?
Good. Hold on. I have to turn on a fan here because I'm dying of heat. You guys will see in a minute as to why. But before we do, let's welcome our super freaking awesome guest. We've got the moral compass himself, Mr. Mark Poulton. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And, of course, our very good buddy, Mr. Mike McMahon. How are you? Yeah, you.
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Awesome.
All right. So I'm going to do the reveal because I'm going to be honest. I don't know how long this stuff's going to last.
Hold on, I'm gonna get us all ready.
I already feel my eye tearing up, so I'm just waiting for it to ruin everything. But I told you I'd be a ninja kitty.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And I have claws.
Ooh.
Just for you guys.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember Mike hit me up, literally, for anyone who doesn't know, Mike hit me up yesterday, and we just happened to have today open, and he was like, is there any chance? And I went, oh shit, I gotta do a cosplay in a day. And I was like, okay, it'll be fine. And as I was scrolling through, I remembered I had said, the next time I had you both on, I would be Ninja Kitty, and I went, son of a bitch, why do I say things? So I am now Ninja Kitty, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
fantastic.
I feel like I got the catness pretty well in there.
Oh God.
But this is not Katniss, Katniss, N-E-S-S.
Oh, we're not talking about that shitty movie.
No, but I'm not gonna lie, it's really hot in this.
I bet.
Shae, are you gonna dress like this on our Wednesday nights?
No,
You should.
this is too much.
Just change your cat lady character from a fighter to a ninja.
No,
Yeah.
no. Anywho, so we're here because you guys are in your final, what's up, Woodrow? Your final 5 days of book 3 of USAssassin. And if you haven't seen the campaign, they do them pretty okay. I'm just saying.
It's alright.
It's not bad.
It's alright.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
But honestly, I love that you guys have broken 30K. I still want you higher, but that's because you guys put so much awesome work into all of these books and this entire franchise that really I want to see you guys hitting like the 6-figure mark because it's so well polished and it's just gorgeous. It's so good.
It's all his doing.
Yeah.
It's a team effort.
There you go. All right. So do we want to play your trailer again?
Well, there's 2 trailers now.
Okay.
I made a new trailer. Well, I hired someone to make a new trailer for the second part. So if you want to do the classic one, that's that one right there.
So this is the classic.
Yep.
And then this is the new.
Yep.
And you don't have any copyright music on it, right?
Right.
Okay. Cool. Then let's play it and see. Nice. So I feel like I remember hearing a reason behind why you ended up with the second trailer.
Oh, Well, one reason was to freshen up the campaign page for the second half. Another reason, some people didn't like the first trailer. They thought it was a little over the top.
Those
I
people
don't
are
know.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the greatest trailer in the history of trailers, but
Yeah.
It's kind of playing behind me right now.
I saw that.
Right?
That was awesome.
Yes. So I'm just gonna go out and say it. If you want the far superior trailer, according to Red Valkyrie, go watch the second trailer, because I disagree with everyone who told you that you needed a new one. I get the freshening up the campaign. Cool, awesome, do that, great. Anybody who's like, this trailer's kind of be like, okay, go away now. Like, it's over the top. Are you looking at the franchise? Really? Yeah. It's over. I'm sorry, did you just say it's over the top? Hold on. There is legit. We got freaking Graveyard Shift coming over. We're just gonna put her in a bath of blood.
Bloodbath.
I mean, you just scrolled past a dog with a Gatling gun coming out of his mouth.
We have a dog that is part bazooka, part Gatling, part, like, I don't even know anymore. He's crazy. And you're gonna be like, the trailer was a little excessive. Like, I don't think that this might not be up your alley then, man. Like, in all honesty. But no, we want everyone to get this book. So, Mark, why don't you go ahead and give us the spiel for anybody who's been living under a rock for the past, I don't even know how long, and don't know what USAssassin is.
Sure. USAssassin is basically a government super ninja. He goes and does the jobs that no one else can do. He was retired. He came back to don the suit for what he thought was one last time. And then he just keeps getting dragged into mission after mission. And now, the world's facing its biggest threat after the events of Graveyard Shift Volume 2. New York was basically destroyed. The government has recruited USAssassin to lead a new team to take them out.
Awesome. Gosh, every time I scroll through this campaign, I'm just like, so pretty.
I mean, New York kind of needed some.
I had it coming.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if I wanted to go quite that far. But
I'll do it for you.
Okay, appreciate that.
This is just insane. Like, his mouth is smoking. This is, damn it, Mike. That's fucking hilarious.
Shae, that reminds me of certain other dogs that we talked about yesterday.
I don't remember yesterday. Oh,
Join the club.
I have hellhounds. That's right. No, legitimately, like, I took a nap in the afternoon, woke up, and didn't know what day or time it was. Like, I was staring at the clock, and I was like, is this AM or PM? Is it Saturday? And I'm like, no.
What day is this? Why aren't I at work?
I was so confused. And then I did it again this morning. But yeah, I love, just, if you want kind of that, like, gritty, over-the-top, crazy action, with an epic storyline, kind of feel to it, especially, like, if if you were a fan of the 90s and all of those, like, supercharged, massive, overfueled, whatever the hell you want to call them, like, cartoons and stuff as a kid, like, here you are. It is insanity.
We take our books to the extreme.
Yeah.
No pun
It's a little over the
pun
top.
intended.
It's a little much. It's too extreme to the max with, like, 2 X's, because that makes it cooler in the 90s.
You need at least 3 X's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, that's too many.
We're not that
X's.
kind of book.
You have
Yeah.
a naked woman in a tub of blood. You need 3 X's.
But see, there's strategic blood placement. So
Yeah, there's strategery.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, all sorts of strategeries there. So it's
I
not.
think I see her dangling Chad.
Oh my gosh. Terrible.
I'm from Florida. I can make that joke.
Yeah, I love, like, especially the character design. All of the characters are are really recognizable. Like when if you have them all lined up and you're looking, straight on like the cover, or you're seeing like a group shot, you know exactly what comic this is from because they all stand out from the many other, groups of people that are, trying to be vigilantes and like go off and do something. These are very recognizable. Nothing about them is boring. Nothing about them is kind of humdrum or ordinary. And I think it's fucking awesome. I love it.
Thanks.
So good.
Although I didn't have to design Flip because that's his wrestling
just
gear.
him.
That's just his wrestling gear. So I was like, done.
It's like, what's he gonna look like? Oh, that. Yep. I was like, that'll take some pictures for me while he's in the ring, Mark. I need reference.
Yeah. Well, Mark gave me the direction for Takeout, and then Kirby we talked about because we both love G.I. Joe, and I know a lot of people who love G.I. Joe don't like the G.I. Joe cartoon movie, but I do. I think it's got some of the best animation in 80s cartoons. But there was a character in there called Mercer, and he was an ex-Cobra Viper, and so that's what Kirby is on her shoulder. Her outfit is reminiscent of Van Helsing's guards from Graveyard Shift 2, and except she's got the circle instead of like Mercer had the circle with the line through it and a Cobra symbol. She's got the wolf symbol.
Yeah,
Team Edward
That's
got
not
it.
That's not an anti-Malin.
It's anti-Malin.
That's an anti-Van Helsing patch.
Nope, it's no anti-Malin.
Can you get those patches made? Because I would like to buy.
Oh, that would be cool.
I would.
No, that would be cool.
I hear you know a guy.
I do. I know a guy. Mark, I'll let you know my guy. He's a good guy. We like.
Oh,
him.
you've given me.
I'm
his,
sure
name
I have.
We're giving it again.
I'm just gonna keep sending it to you. And be like, hey, Mark, did you talk to Tony yet? Here you go. Here's Tony's information. No, that would be a really cool patch, especially because of the amount of lore that's behind it. So this is what I love about you guys as a creative team. Is you sit down and everything that Mike draws has some kind of a purpose, and it's so cool because it's like little tiny Easter eggs as you start to uncover a little bit more and a little bit more. You get these little glimpses into. Eric, just send him to me, okay? Jeez.
Yes.
Dare you?
So rude. Come into my house and talk about it like that.
I just want to point this.
I mean, that's the great thing about working with Mark and how this whole journey has been. Like Slither was a drawing that Mark's son Chase gave him for at work.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, he's got to be in the book, and it was just supposed to be a one shot, and then we came up with Zero Face and the whole Snake Eye Storm Shadow dynamic, and Mark was just like, boom, second story done. I mean, it's just been so cool because it's like all these little things. I feel like Mark and I work very well together because we both love the same stuff, and we both kind of like, I could just say like a word and he'd know exactly what I'm referencing, and it's just been a blast.
Well, and then go ahead, Mark.
And I was going to say, Bazooka Dog was just my son and I playing with Legos. He had a Lego German Shepherd and a Lego Bazooka. I just stuck them together, and I cracked myself up. I was like, look, Chase Bazooka Dog. And I posted a picture of it on Facebook, and Mike joked that, oh, he should be in the book too. I took Mike serious, though, and I put Bazooka Dog in the script. And I remember he's everyone's favorite character.
Yeah. And I feel bad because like the first when he took me up on that and I saw it in the script for the first time, I was like, what have I done? But
like, no.
he's one of the most amazing characters. Everybody loves Bazooka Dog. I think people could probably care less about Joe Knight. They want Bazooka Dog books. So but no, it's so much fun. And there's Mark is a creative powerhouse, and I'm riding those coattails, baby.
Well, the thing that I think is so cool is because you guys are both so creative and you're both so immersed in this world that you play off each other so well. And it'll be, I mean, I know what it's like when you spark that creative, like, little light bulb inside Mike, when you're like, I want to do something like this, and then he comes back and he's like this, and you're like, better than I was thinking. Yep, that. He ended up doing our Shae-tality, and I jokingly was like, it's got to be like the Alita heart being ripped out, and so he sends it back, and it's like, okay, first off, gorgeous art, and secondly, again, to the details, CY is furiously tapping their foot in the background with the little fist like down, just shaking all mad, and a giant hole where the heart is supposed to be, and I'm just holding this mechanical Alita heart. And I literally, he had Shae-tality, Alita. That was all that he had, and that's what he comes back with. And I was like, dude, you got emotion, you got character, you nailed our dynamic, and now we need a CY-tality. And so he's nailing that one too, with me just like being trebucheted off into the nowheres. But it's so great when you can say one or two key words to an artist and know that he's gonna do something phenomenal that's probably gonna be beyond what you could even have imagined initially. And also the fact that Mike knows what you want when you're writing a script, and you're like, like this, and he's like, yeah, I got it. So like this, and this. And you're like, yeah, that's what I meant with that one word, is that those next 5 pages. That's exactly it. Yep.
Yeah, no, I love working with Mike. I love sending him new pages of the script. When I send him something, I honestly, I just stare at my phone. I'm waiting for that reaction from him. I was like, did he read it yet? Because I wanna see if I got him excited or.
Yeah, Volume 4, man. I think we have like the first 10 pages. And man, it's putting them through some emotional ringers, and I know there was some people that were just like, it's just all action, man. Volume 4, man, it's there's
gut-wrenching,
huge character arcs, man. I think
awesome.
It's some of Mark's best stuff for this series.
Oh, thank you.
Well, and that's the thing, is I feel like you're doing this the right way. Instead of, you have so many people that are so eager to make characters like, oh, I've got to make them relatable, I got to make you feel for them, I got to do this and that, and they like start pigeonholing themselves, or they're trying to shove massive amounts of like character development in the first issue or the second issue. And you're like, dude, if it's an action, give me the action. Yeah. Like, let me experience these characters, because they're like going through the shit, they're blowing everything up, and I'm like, awesome, this is amazing. And then be like, oh yeah, by the way, they are still people, like they do still go through things, and you're like, oh, but now I feel bad. Go blow something else up. Oh.
See, we're the roller coaster ride, and we're only to the first loop-de-loop right now with Volume 3. Volume 4 is going to be that corkscrew. So yeah. It's gonna be fun.
When I write this, like my first, I think, goal is it cool, and that's what I aim for. Like right. I just want this to be the coolest book. I don't know about. I mean, I think some of the like Mike said, the stuff that the characters go through with Volume 4 makes them more relatable. But my goal is like. Are they cool? How over the top can I make this? Right. I mean, it's a comic book. There's no expense to. We don't have a budget on what we can. I mean, if Mike can draw it, it's going to be in the book.
My favorite. Wait, show the face again.
And the fleets engage. I'm just waiting for it. I want an entire cityscape filled with zombies. I'm waiting for it.
But see, that's the thing, is like, I get what Mark is saying, is obviously, yes, consider your artist, but at the same time, like, you have an artist who is incredibly capable, 1,000% on board. And I love the fact that you're like, this is supposed to be the book that you pick up and you're like, I just want something badass, man. Like, I want something that's going to be entertaining, that's going to be full of action, that's going to be awesome. And then this is what you get. And it really shows that you understand the genre you're writing for, and the fact that you're like, my first thought is it cool? Not my
Yeah.
first thought is, does everybody relate to my main character? And does everybody feel for them? Like, I don't give a shit if you feel for them. Did you pick it up and go, okay, like on page 4, there's this badass explosion, and then show all of your friends that? Like,
Yeah.
that's more where you're kind of going for it, and people are getting attached to the characters because they're badass and because they're fun.
Yeah, no, the scene with Bazooka Dog turning into a gun, that was like one of the scenes I knew I had to have in the script, because I was like, this is the shot that sells the book. When you see this, you're gonna be like, what the hell is this?
Why is he holding this dog with a bar that has appeared between his ears and a Gatling gun is coming out of his mouth?
He's a transformer.
Now I have to buy it because I have to know what the fuck just happened.
And that's not even the craziest double page spread in the book, so.
Oh, such a tease.
That's right.
Well, and then you have this really awesome side story that's all Bazooka Dog, because who doesn't love Bazooka Dog? And this is what you wrote with your son, correct?
Yeah, Chase co-wrote this with me.
That's so cool.
And we're hoping to do more. We've really enjoyed doing this. Renzo Rodriguez did the artwork. He came up with the designs for the Ninja Kitties, and I love seeing everyone put their take on Bazooka Dog.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
This is fantastic stuff.
His arsenal just gets bigger and bigger.
I like
Well,
the Slurpee cup.
This is literally Go-Go Gadget Bazooka Dog. Like this, I remember Inspector Gadget having like the little boxing gloves that would come out and everything. This is if Bazooka Dog were crossed with Inspector Gadget, or if Inspector Gadget had lethal weaponry, like, and was a dog. Like,
it's a Swiss Army dog.
It's so awesome, and I love seeing like all of the oh shit, we don't know what's happening from all of the cats around. They're like, we're gonna screw up this dog, and they're like, he's got all this stuff and a big gulp. He's not even like breaking a sweat with us right now.
No.
He's over here sipping his big gulp while he's punching and lasering and shooting off little rockets.
Yeah, I'm hoping eventually we can get to Bazooka Dog plushies. I've been wrapping my brain around how to do the bazooka, and I think I have an idea of how to get it done. So I'm hoping maybe sometime next year we can get a Bazooka Dog plushie into production.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I so want one of those. Like I have, if you guys have read Black Hops at all, I have what is it, G.I. Joe or whatever they call him, like the American G.I., that's what they call him, his code name. I have that as a plushie, and it's one of my favorite things ever, because he's just, all it is a little bunny, but he has a red eye and a blue eye, his little vest and his little star on his butt, and I'm like, yep, I am so for this. I would love a Bazooka Dog where he's just like this happy, smiley little dog, this giant ass bazooka on his back.
Yeah.
A sippy cup coming around, because why not? Like, at that point, just throw everything at it.
I think it's cool. The two boxing gloves almost reminds me of the old 70s Superman ship that had the two fists that came out.
Have you ever had one of the gloves that do that are on that little hinge thing? Oh my gosh, they're so much fun. I love that he's got these now. And this bottom shot right here is probably my favorite, where he's just like, and fire all the Gatling guns. I'm gonna take a sip. Like, I'm doing it.
Oh yeah. I love Renzo's animated style. It is just perfect.
It's honestly, I was really shocked that this was Renzo, because I haven't seen this until now. Everything else I've seen from him has been a lot more serious. So seeing like the animated, cutesy-esque kind of style, I'm like, oh dude, he's just talented. It's awesome.
Renzo pitched a project to me that he wants to do with me, and it was in a cartoony style. I was like, wow, this is great. I didn't know you could draw in this style too. And he was like, oh, I actually prefer to draw in this. I just don't get many opportunities. And I was like, well, One, we're going to do that book you pitched to me, but I also have another idea for you.
Yeah.
But while we're here, if you could just do this too, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's a great Aaron Alfeche cover.
So that's for the collected edition. It combines volumes 1 and 2. In case this is your first time, backing US Assassin, you can get all 3 volumes.
That's awesome. And this, it's so funny because this is probably the most serious take on Bazooka Dog I think I've seen. It was like, oh, you have a dog that has a bunch of bazookas? Okay. And then he makes him look like a werewolf and he's like, yeah, like this, right? And you're like, sure. Yeah. That very, like, it looks so fitting
Over the top.
with everything. Like, it's like super over the top, but he like fits because the dog himself is such a serious looking dog that he just fits with all the other very serious looking characters. Oh, I love it. And then of course you've got your collector's case, which I'm still bummed that I can't afford because it's such a cool like way that you put everything together.
Yeah, the idea for like obviously looking at the artwork, it's an old school G.I. Joe toy art.
Yes, it is.
Homage. And we did one for the last campaign, and they were like, "Oh, let's do one for this campaign and just keep changing it." So it's almost like this is this volume's action figure, and it'll keep going as we continue to do US Assassin.
I like how he's a real American ninja.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, we said it before. The inspiration for US Assassin was American Ninja, the old 80s Michael Dudikoff movies.
I love those movies. I thought they were so good when I was young.
Oh yeah, I still love them. But I thought, we needed to change it to something. It couldn't be a real American hero, and someone suggested a real American ninja. I was like, I don't want to get sued, and I was like, oh, a real American ninja would probably do.
It's just different enough.
Make it the greatest American ninja.
There you go.
That's volume 5. Believe it or
he just crashes into center of luck walls and holds his head aloft.
And then this. Do you even still have any of these left?
No, they sold out. They sold out quick.
Of course they did.
Time to go down to Army Navy and restock your tier.
Right? I'm about to just go to the Army surplus store, down the street, and then grab one of these and just find a way to bootleg it, and it'll be spelled wrong.
Create your own stencil, Shae.
That's right. Well, the image above is Mark has a script book available this go around.
Yeah, and that was it's available in the collector's case, but it's also available as an add-on. A lot of people had been asking me if I was ever gonna release my scripts, or people just flat out asked if they could see one of my scripts. I usually, I'm more than happy to help someone out, but I thought, oh, this would be a pretty good idea. So this is actually the way DC Comics had me write scripts. So
awesome.
if you're an aspiring writer, this might be a good learning tool for you.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a shiny foil cover.
Right.
So
Well,
if
then,
you just shiny things.
Yeah, if you just want something that's going to be pretty, you get that. If you want to, maybe open it and learn how to read better or write better, then it's right there.
Learn how to read better.
Read. It's the institution for the kids that don't read so good.
I think
If you're
I'm
a
gonna.
fan
How
of
are they
penguins,
supposed to fit in such a tiny building?
Oh my god! I think I'm gonna drop that image. Shut up! I'm gonna drop that image from the script book into Photoshop and maybe just edge those bottom 2 characters a little closer.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they're so close.
So I was going to put it, and so this blade goes in between Lilith's tits. That's how close they're going to get.
I was thinking the mouths, but I mean, more power to you.
Oh my goodness. And then, yes, the minifigure. for anyone who is in the first 100 backers.
Yep. They went the first day.
Of course
Yep.
they did. I'm pretty sure that I had this brought up and I was just waiting. And then Mike was like, "We're live!" And I was like, "Hold on." He was like, "You're trying to get one?" I was like, "I know I'm not getting one. I'm just trying to get under 100. At any point under 100. That's all that I really want." All right, so let's go back up and go over your tiers because, you know, there might still be people who haven't backed, and if you haven't, get on it right now. Seriously, like, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Come on, people.
Last minute.
Right? Stop being last minute people. All right, so your feature tier is a fan pack. What is everything we get with that?
So you get Mike's cover, Matt Martin's cover, and the black and white version of Volume 3. Plus, you get the Mercenary Bazooka Dog flip book, and you get the US Assassin collected edition. So 5 books. If you had signed up for our mailing list, you would have got a link for this tier, but saved $25.
Nice. Awesome. Okay. And then, of course, we've got Mike's cover for 25. I love this cover. It's such a good, like...
It's iconic, I think.
It is. And the thing is both of the logos are already very well known, but putting them together like this is so badass. Like, I absolutely love this. I think it's awesome.
And this time around, all the books, Mike hasn't had a chance to sign for our other US Assassin campaign. He's coming out to Jersey, and he's going to sign all the books.
Jersey.
Nice. Man, you guys should just drive, I think it's 8 hours, and come see me in Maryland. I'm just saying.
Halfway?
Shit, where would that even be?
The destroyed New York.
Terrible. All right, and then we have the Matt Martin cover if you really want to get your bloodbath on, pun intended. I'm proud of that.
And I think Matt still has that for sale on his Gumroad site.
Seriously.
Yep.
How?
I think he lowered it to like $800 or something like that.
That's how the people like me that are like, I would put that up on my wall, and it's like only $800, and it's like, it's worth it. I still don't have that.
By the way, Shae, Jersey to you,
Uh-huh.
like to your home address,
Uh-huh.
3 hours.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, we could probably work something out.
Yeah.
we might have to make this work.
Yeah.
We might have to
That'd be awesome.
like go get lunch or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
it's like
couldn't
180
remember.
miles.
I had to go. The only time I've been to Jersey, I had to fly in from England into Jersey, and then figure out how to rent a car that I had to drive down to Maryland. So, I like at that point I had been up for like 36 hours. I didn't know what time was anymore. I have no idea how long it all takes. But yeah, we'll talk and figure it out. It'll be awesome. Okay, so black and white edition. So this is this just the line art, or does this also still have the text?
Yeah, it still has all the word
Okay.
balloons and everything, so you'll be able to follow the story. Also has a great cover by Eric Withers.
Nice. Yeah, we've had a couple of the black and white editions that people have been putting up recently where they don't even do, it's like a silent movie. They
Yeah.
don't even do the word balloons or anything. And I'm like, there's a couple of stories where I'm like, okay, yeah, I could probably figure out what's going on. And then there's other stories where I'm like, dude, like, but I want to know their quips. Like, otherwise, this is just gonna be Lilith. She's gonna be like, "Ha," and I'd be like, "What'd she say though?" Like, I know she said something smart ass, but
So then
I
you
don't-
just get post-it notes and you start filling in the dialogue yourself.
I just start practicing my hand lettering and then send
Yep.
it to Eric Weathers and be like, "How is it?" And it's all post-it noted in there, like hot pink
Be
and lime
awesome.
green everywhere.
Well, I think maybe down the road we'll, because like the Mercenary Bazooka Dog book is 10 pages on each side. It's a flip book. G.I. Joe issue 21 is very famous. Maybe someday we'll do a silent story for one of those. It'd only be 10 instead of 22, but I think that would be kind of neat.
Yeah.
You'd have to be really
definitely
clever.
I definitely think that'd be cool. And it's really funny because there's so many people out there that are so cocky that are like, yeah, you just want to do a silent one so you don't need a writer. And I was like, oh, you need a writer?
You need a writer to know what to draw. So.
Are you kidding me? You need a writer who is such a good writer that he can go, I can get all of this across with facial expressions and body language. Which would be this
guy
dude right down here.
Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely a team effort because you need the artist that's able to do those range of emotions for the characters.
Well, and I think that you two as a duo, I think you guys would do a really badass silent comic if you ever decided to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sam and M Express, man.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay, and then we have the collected edition. So this is anyone who's missed volume 1 or 2 and wants to catch up.
Yep.
So my question, are you going to be doing collected editions like
every
each
2
time
volumes? Yep. And then eventually we'll do a big omnibus. But I mean it's working for Graveyard Shift. We'll follow the game plan.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have started doing that. So like I missed out on a lot of the Black Hop stuff going through, and I just started reading the omnibus, and it's so much fun because it feels like you have the floppies because they kept the cover art and everything. So as you're flipping through it, you see where that other issue would have started.
Yeah.
But it's just so cool to kind of hold something and be like, this is all of it, like right here up to this point, this is every bit of it. And with the cool art and action and story that you guys have going in this, like I am really looking forward to, I don't care if I have every single single issue of this. When you guys get to an omnibus, I'm buying it because I want to be able to put it up on my shelf and go, look, if my stuff gets mixed up somewhere, I can go here and I can read the whole thing, and I know it's all collected right there.
Yeah, no, Mike and I will have to figure out at what point do we want to. I mean, we might have to do a couple omnibuses because I don't want to.
A lot of story.
Yeah, I don't want to stop anytime soon, but maybe after the first 6 volumes.
Yeah,
I was going to say 5 or 6 usually seems to be pretty good. I think that Black Hops has 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but I was cocky and I was like, I'm going to sit down and read it in one setting. Nope.
No.
It's just not. I read for like an hour and a half and I was like, I am so caught up in like the art and the panels that it's been forever and I'm on like the 4th book. I was like, no. It's gonna be at least 2 sittings, if not longer, because now I'm gonna have to flip back and be like, but I want to look at the other stuff again. And I 100% guarantee that will 1,000% happen with this U.S. Assassin, because there's just so much. Like I was saying, you guys put so much little like Easter eggs and little bits of information all throughout this that you're gonna read. You'll get to like book 3 or 4, and then you'll be like, wait a second. I think that something like that was hinted at. You go back and you're like, it's right there. I knew it. I thought it was weird when I saw it, and I didn't know what it was, and now it makes sense. And aha.
Yeah, and volume 1 alone was what, 88 pages?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a big book. I mean, we originally planned it as a 3-issue mini series, and then we decided that was just getting collected because that seemed to be the way everything was going.
Yeah.
And people got a really big book for book 1.
Yeah. And a lot of them got it for free, so.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh, thanks, guy from Red Bank. Not legendary yet.
Yeah. See, there we go. Devil Flyer knows what I'm talking about. It is 6-issue story arcs, and that feels about right because it's a good sized book, but it's not dauntingly big. I've had some people who have done collecteds like that, and I think one of them did it off of a webcomic. It was such a big book that it was really intimidating to start reading. And then, you get to a point, you start to feel tired, and you're like, but there's like it's another cliffhanger and there was so much happening and I don't want to stop reading it, but I'm going to fall asleep and I'm not going to know what happened. So I definitely, I think that 6 is probably that sweet spot where it doesn't feel too cumbersome, but it definitely is a hefty book.
Yeah.
And it's going to cover a good amount of story. Oh my gosh. All right.
Spicy from now on.
Spicy.
Oh, by the way, about halfway between where you guys are going to be and where Shae is Philly. So you guys could meet in the middle for a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
That's right.
We could do that. Yeah. All right. So you have the Mercenary Bazooka Dog #1.
So a 10-page mercenary story written by me, drawn by Mike, and then flip it over, and there's a 7-page Bazooka Dog story written by my son and myself with Renzo's artwork.
Oh, that's very cool. I like that you're doing the flip too. I remember having books like that in magazines where like you start flipping through and you're like, why are all these pages upside down and backwards? And then like you get to the end and flip it over to the final cover and you're like, there's a whole other book over here. Just flip that around. I'm gonna read all of this now.
And that'll have a shiny foil cover too.
Nice. See, you're appealing to all of us with our like ADHD. You're like, I'm gonna really hook you. It's gonna be shiny. Be like, well, I have to have it now. It's shiny.
That's right.
Shiny.
Shiny. Oh, awesome. You guys actually got him for a photo cover, huh?
Yeah, just added it to the campaign. So anyone, I always liked the photo covers. I thought they were cool. So, this is our opportunity to do one. Usually the photo covers I've seen usually involve like beautiful women. We're doing a.
I was gonna say you're being brave because you did a cosplay, but it's not really a cosplay because it's actually his persona.
Yeah.
But it is still technically a cosplay because now he's a character in a comic book. So whether he likes it or not, he is now a cosplayer. I hope he understands that. But I love the fact that you're like, I'm going to do a cosplay cover. You know what we're going to do? Put a guy in a tactical vest.
I was going to say you guys dressed up Mike really neat.
Nobody wants to see me like that. No. I take a shower like this.
Oh, gosh.
Messy.
All right, so now you have, of course, both covers of book 3. You also have book 3 and the Mercenary. So if you want that awesome flip book. Ooh, that's a really good one. Holy hell. If you've missed out, it's a good tier.
Yeah, so there's actually, this was another secret tier. The collected edition in book 3, I made a secret tier for new readers. So you could get basically 3 volumes for $40 if you had signed up for our mailing list.
That is such a crazy deal. That's ridiculously cheap. All right, the triple threat.
So that's everything from volume 3, Mike's cover, Matt Martin's cover, the black and white edition.
Nice. The Mercenary fan pack.
So you get the photo cover, the Mercenary flip book, and then he signed a bunch of prints for us.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. Are those prints? Is that just a Photoshop image of him?
No,
Or is it
it's a
drawn?
painting. It's a painting.
Is it?
Yep.
Holy shit. That's a good painting. That's an impressively good painting. Alright, so you get the 4-pack, which is coming with everything for book 3 as well as the collected edition, right?
Yep.
So $25 a book, basically, which is a good deal, especially because one of those books is 2 books.
Yep.
Ooh, you still have some first prints.
Yep.
Just saying, if you're a collector. If you're a collector, this is your chance. That's how I feel about the first prints. I hear you, kid. Yeah. So if you want the collector value, I would get in on this while you still can, for sure.
Yeah, we're definitely running out of these, so get them while you can.
I do believe Devil Flyer is referring to the Eric Weathers cover.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
I'm like, I don't think the first print set comes with
bondage. I don't think that Mark was like, he's like the moral compass of Comicsgate, but he went to Spencer's real quick in the back section and was just like, what's on clearance?
Contact them privately. I mean, maybe you could work something out.
All right, so the collector's case. What is everything in the collector's case?
Mike's cover, the Matt Martin cover, the black and white edition, the collector's edition, the flip, Mercenary Bazooka Dog flip book, my script book, and a signed print by Flip Gordon, plus the cool collector's case that everything comes in.
That's
and a
awesome.
sketch.
Oh, and a sketch by Mike.
Yeah.
I was following along.
Yeah.
Nice. I like how Mike is still muted. I'm assuming that the apocalypse is still happening in his office.
The child apocalypse.
The child apocalypse. That's terrible. The vault. Okay, so what's the vault?
So this is first printings of every character that appears in Volume 3 of USAssassin. You'll get their first print book. So Graveyard Shift Volumes 1 and 2, Sea Dog Volume 1 and 2, USAssassin 1 through 3, and Viking Wolf 1. So, I mean, if that's spoilers of who appears in this volume, then yeah, it's spoilers.
You get over it. It's fine. Just go back the vault and you'll be fine. And then, of course, the Steel Forest drawn into here is very much gone. Like,
Yeah,
all the
so
way gone.
that was everything that was in the collector's case, plus the photo cover, plus Mike's sketch would have been of your character that appears in Volume 4.
Wow, that is awesome. So you guys, and this is what I love about when Mark is doing campaigns and setting everything up. He's like, how much can I just give you guys? Like, I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of stuff on this campaign and you guys just pick. Like, what do you want? Like, one book? Do you want like 20 books? You can do all of that here. It's fine. Like,
But does it all
no
fit in that
judge.
little metal case?
It
That's
does. So, you have to, you have a cool case, you got to fill it with stuff. You can't just like put one book in there. You got to put a lot of books in there.
You have a revolt.
Guy from Red Bank's just gonna draw himself then. He's gonna like do a teeny tiny little background bit, and he's gonna be like, "There he is." It's a little stick figure.
Are you then going to
He'll
send
do
them
a remark
$500?
on his.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you guys have just 5 days left on the active campaign. Are you going in demand?
Yeah, we're going to go in demand.
Okay.
I'm not sure for how long. The book's being lettered right now, so I expect to get everything off to the printer pretty quick, and then get Mike out here to sign everything.
Yes.
So I don't like leaving the stores open forever. So,
Yeah.
get it while you can.
Nice. So, while you can roll the dice and attempt to, get it in demand or whatever, I wouldn't. And I would just like, if you need to eat ramen for like a week,
Dude,
it's really not bad. I'm just saying, like,
I
hit me
I
up.
hope you're
I'll
not
give
talking
you...
about our channel member.
Huh? No.
Ramen?
No,
What's
we'll leave
wrong
that
with
for
you?
Wolverine to do.
Oh. Now I'm grossed out. But no, if you gotta skip a little bit, PB&J, very good, really delicious. I've got a whole bunch of recipes on how you can zhuzh up your ramen. So do what you got to and get yourself this book now while you still can, because while it may go in demand for a while, who knows how long that is.
TikTok.
Just saying. So
I'm not even gonna try.
wow. Shae the Red Kuniochi U.S. Assassin. Komban Wa. Okay. I don't speak it. I'm sorry. So what else do you guys want to let us know about the whole campaign? Because I feel like there's always something that I'm going to end up missing.
Well, I did put it out there on one of Ethan's streams that if we hit 50,000, everybody gets a sketch from me.
Ooh.
So, but that's only as long as the campaign is active and not in demand.
So 5 days, a little less than $20,000. Just saying, guys.
It can be done.
It could be done. It absolutely could. And Mike's hands are already ruined, so having him draw 500 or so sketches on top of the ones that he already is drawing for people who backed sketch tiers, it's really just a drop in the bucket for him at this point.
And I love to draw, so it's everyone I've said that I'm doing, I offered that. They're like, "Oh, you're crazy." I'm like, "I love to draw," so it doesn't.
I mean, last
Doesn't affect
campaign,
me.
Mike did. What'd you do? Like 300 sketch cards for people?
Yeah. Yep.
And that wasn't
Right.
even a stretch goal. You just decided to do it.
He's just like, I'm gonna do sketch cards. And you're like, how long is this gonna uphold fulfillment? And you're like, don't worry, it'll get done before you're done. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no. He had the cards to me before I even started fulfilling. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
I appreciate our fans. It doesn't, I don't take this for granted at all. So.
Yeah, it's amazing that we're on volume 3. It's it's incredible.
You guys are doing amazing stuff, and I would love that number to hit 50,000. Like, couldn't happen to a better creative duo. And you guys bust your butt and have been delivering consistently amazing story, artwork, everything. You should be at 6 figures. You really should. But
we'll eventually get
50.
there.
Oh, I know you will eventually. But I'm saying, like, I'm impatient. Go support my buddies and get them to 6 figures now. Like, what's wrong with you people? Come on.
Yeah, so at $35,000, the next stretch goal unlocks. So that's the Sensei Steel trading card. So,
oh my gosh, I didn't even go over.
Yeah, we didn't mention it. It's all the way at the bottom of the campaign. So, right there.
Oh my gosh, that's why we didn't go over stretch goals. Because look at how tiny.
Oh, sorry.
Mark's like, by the way, there's stretch goals. Shh. And then just, end of the campaign, JK. All right, so what have we already unlocked with stretch goals? Let's talk about that.
Sure. At $5,000, we unlocked a foil trading card of USAssassin versus Vlad from Graveyard Shift, and that was drawn by Sid Nakan, who's an amazing artist. At $10,000, we unlocked the Mercenary trading card by Mike McMahon. $15,000, we unlocked a 6x9 print of the whole new USAssassin team by Renzo. $20,000, another trading card. This one is Slither versus Mick the Monster Mayhew by Mike. $25,000. This is cool. We unlocked an ash can of one of my upcoming books, House of Ghosts.
Wow.
Ooh. $30,000. 6x9 print of the Mercenary and Lilith by Eric Weathers. That's his cover, but it's colored. And then $35,000 Sensei Steel trading card by Mike.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm back.
Do we have previews of these?
Yeah, so if you go to the update, a lot of the prints should be there. I don't think I have any of the... Yeah, there's the Eric Weathers cover colored.
Hint, I was looking at the updates 10 minutes ago. So.
Do we by chance have previews? I wanted to see Bondage in color.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Oh, this is cool. So what's House of Ghosts? You said it's an upcoming novel.
It's a graphic novel coming hopefully next year. It's a World War II ghost story.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Very cool.
And then that's the team print by Renzo.
Very nice.
And that's the trading card artwork for USAssassin versus Vlad.
Jeez. Oh, so much cool stuff that is already coming your way just because you back.
Mike, do you have the 35,000 ready?
Yes.
He's like, yes, I do. No, you cannot see it. Go unlock it, people.
$2,239, and you can see it.
Right.
Buy 4.5 of those sold out steel boxes. And
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to do. Just go buy some stuff that is no longer available.
yeah.
That'll work
Well,
out.
I mean, we still got 9 of the vault tiers left, so hop on that.
Yeah, there you go.
What was
if
that,
you wanna
300?
throw money.
Yep,
Yeah.
$300.
That would do it.
Yeah, there you go. Just,
Technically,
throw
I only have to buy 8, so I can leave one for someone else.
There you go.
Don't want to
Solid.
be greedy.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it, Cy.
Do you take kidney?
No.
I know a guy with like 12 of them, so
right. Some may be slightly used. Some
Poor
may
it's
Jason.
not.
like barely
Poor
used.
Jason.
Scratch and dent.
Is there any other little tidbits or anything that you guys want to plug before we wrap?
You could play the original trailer if you wanted. That'd be a nice way
Yes.
to wrap it up.
I like this.
Oh,
I
real
like-
quick.
Uh-huh.
Saturday, I'm going to be on Don Chin's auction, and I have just been doing a bunch of homage covers to G.I. Joe books. And
You were reaching for
I'll-
something, I saw it.
Well, yeah, I got some stuff. I'll show you. So, like, this was just one that I did for fun.
Yeah, rub it on the mic. That increases the value. There you go.
This one was a X-Men homage cover. It's USAssassin turning into a snake,
That's so cool.
and it's titled "Once a Man." And then this one I'm working on right now is the old
Ooh.
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow busting through the doors, but it's Zero Face and USAssassin. So,
Nice.
and I think I have a couple others that are tucked away, but yeah,
That is
I'll
awesome.
have some stuff.
Nice. That'll be epic. So definitely go check out Mike on Don Chin's channel. When is that?
Saturday at I think it's 10 Eastern.
It's amazing all these people trying to do auctions all of a sudden, Shae.
I know.
Saying-
You know what? It's okay because they can't step to ours. It's fine.
That's right.
I'm not threatened. Yeah.
Where else can you go to earn tens of dollars?
Right.
Right.
Whole tenses. Sometimes 20s.
Hey, I've
Crazy.
I've done very well on your auctions, and I appreciate it.
So have I. So have I.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
so upsetting.
I don't have Bulgy on this tab of
Thank
StreamYard.
goodness. Don't do that to poor Mark. He doesn't need Bulgy in his life.
I need that as a floor mat.
This is such a great campaign, and I'm so happy that we got you guys on.
I'm gonna pretend he was talking about my sketch and not yours.
Sketch.
You know, it's like the quick 5-second sketches when you're doodling with your family
right.
for funsies. Like, yeah.
That's right.
Took a full 45 seconds.
I'm over here trying to do real art. People are like, "Where's Bulgy? Where's Cy's version of Shae?" And I'm like, "I'll just put my art down. Thanks. Never mind." But no, I am really, really happy we were able to get you guys on again. I was
yeah.
concerned our schedule was booking up so fast, and then Mike just hit me up at the most perfect time. It was the best that we could have possibly gotten. So I'm so happy we got you guys back on before you closed.
Other
Don't call me
trailer.
Last Minute McMahon for nothing.
Right? Let's play the other trailer, the far superior trailer.
Still no copyright music, right?
Right.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep, still good.
I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I'm joining the U.S. Assassins team.
Yeah, this is USAssassin. They bout the action, ready to make it happen. Yeah, this is the elite government task force. Whole team is official. What more could you ask for? Yeah, this is USAssassin. You don't want drama. If they pull up, they blasting. Monsters of the graveyard shift. You ain't never seen a squad quite like this. We got Bazooka Dog, and he don't cut no slack. A dog with a giant bazooka on his back. Slipper is a reptilian, alien. 3 snakes for a tongue. You don't wanna mess with him. Sensei Steel, who is so mysterious, martial artist and trainer. Swift with the kicks. Zero Face is a bad guy turned good. The mercenary is a beast, get it understood. Takeout is a fast shooter, fast draw. Kirby is the Lone Ranger, but she hits hard. Lieutenant Rape, second in command, yes indeed. Who's the brains of the team? A super ninja at the lead. Yeah, hey, this is USAssassin. Yeah, this is USAssassin. Let's go.
That was awesome, except for Cy talking shit about my graphics card.
Well, you know,
It was
Get
smooth
pro.
for me, whatever.
smooth for you. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
It
Donate
was.
to the Red Valkyrie PayPal.
I'm just saying, y'all, you can help this. Yeah, Mark, I don't ignore anyone who was like, it's a little intense. It fucking should be. It's badass.
Yeah, no, I'm super proud of it. I love it.
I love it. You got a dude rapping about your book. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
And you got a wrestler.
And you have a wrestler.
We
Like,
have stunt work in our trailer.
That's right.
who has that? Nobody.
Production
That's it.
value, baby. Production
Right?
value.
Exactly.
The Oscar goes to.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This has been so much freaking fun.
Thanks for having us.
We love having you guys on.
Wow, we love coming on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cy, for all of your work and doing everything you do behind the scenes. And of course, our beautiful chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, throwing in all of your ridiculous puns and comments. We love you. Please share out USAssassin Book 3 so this can get to 50K. And that poor man down there can ruin his hands more than he already does.
Palpatine.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you all next time. Catch you later.
Bye.